이번 시간에는 외국에서 오신 분들이 많이 관심이 많은데 드라이 토일렛의 이해와 어떻게 적용할 것인가 하는 것을 갖고 연세대학교 의과대학의 환경공해연구소에 있는 셰르빈 하세미 박사가 발표를 하겠습니다. 셰르빈 하세미 박사는 서울대학교에서 박사학위를 하고 이란에서 오신 분으로서 지금 한국에 귀화하신 분입니다. 많은 환영해서 드라이 토일렛에 대해서 이해가 많으시기 바랍니다.
네, 안녕하십니까. 반갑습니다. 근데 참석하신 분은 대부분 국내에서 오셨는데 근데 제가 발표를 영어로 준비하였는데요. 많은 양해를 부탁드립니다. 네. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here. My name is Shervin Hashemi and I'm working with the Institute for Environmental Research at Yonsei University. Actually, I'm very happy and honored to be with you here. I mean, like last time that I have been here was 2019, and after a long time, actually, I was thinking like, I'm very happy to see your happy and healthy faces, and man, like we survived COVID-19. You know, it's really great. I believe so. So today, I'm going to present a new sanitation sustainability index for you, which is a community-based indicator for evaluating sustainability of sanitation system before the massive implementation. So let's go through a fast introduction. Let me take this. All right. So here we can see the whole map and the whole way that we have moved since 2015 to 2020 toward the Sustainable Development Goals number 6. You know, it seems that we are making some good progress, but we should still think about like where we made progress and which area is yet left behind. This is the diagram that is presented in the Joint Monitoring Program for Water Supply and Sanitation in 2021. Maybe anybody here from UNICEF or WHO? Nobody? Okay, they are never present when you need them. Well, this is a very shameful diagram. Okay, let me tell you why, you know. Just for example, look at, like this laser doesn't work, but look at, oops. Yeah, look at the first round of column then. That shows the development in sub-Saharan Africa, okay? And in the rest of the cases, we can see that like the access to the safely managed sanitation is improving during 5 years. You know, it's totally great. It's totally fine. But the problem is that people who are using open defecation or using unimproved type of sanitation, the numbers are still same. Like they are not changing at all. You know, the thing that is making it worse is that in sub-Saharan Africa, like mostly they are using the open defecation to unimproved system. However, the total improvement from the whole case to the safely managed case is only 2% during 5 years. To make it easier to understand what we are doing so far during 5 years is that we are moving from access to basic sanitation to a safely managed sanitation. We are not making a very like marvelous thing, you know. So, you know, in my country we say like the mountain gave birth to a mosquito. Right? All right. So let's see what is causing these issues. Okay, these are some reports showing the failure of the WASH projects during the, like in the world. We can see that most of the projects that are being funded by European community in sub-Saharan countries could not meet the satisfactory results. And also, it is estimated that more than 1/3 of existing rural water infrastructure in South Asia are not functioning. But why we are having all these issues? I think one important thing that is being missed here is that we have to evaluate sanitation substantially before massive implementation. So here, in this presentation, whenever I say implementation, I just mean the massive implementation during the, like the whole case, the whole country. Okay, let's see what the problems are. Well, we can list lots of things. We can say we have the lack of knowledge, we have wrong management, lack of social acceptability, lack of budgets, and so on and so forth. But I think above everything, we still have lack of a systematic pre-action evaluation method, which is what I'm going to present today as a solution for this shortcoming. So this is the structure of this index. This index is made to be a systematic sustainability evaluation for the sanitation practices. It has different indexes, including technical, social, and economic aspects. And the total shape is like this on the right side. And we can see that how it is just designed to evaluate, and based on what principles it's trying to evaluate any type of sanitation system. So each of these indexes have some sub-indexes. This is the technical sub-index. They consider like water efficiency, energy efficiency, and waste recycling efficiency using very easy equations. For the economic sub-index, this index is considering the capital cost index, maintenance cost index, and the direct economic benefits. The main idea is that what is the current condition of the community and how it is going to be changed if we implement a specific type of sanitation system. This is the social sub-indexes. I try to consider the public health and acceptability here based on this case, but actually there is no mathematical way to go, because these are actually kind of qualified types of indexes. But the whole number that you can get here goes to be the arithmetic mean of all the scores in sub-indexes. That is the number that is being given as the HSSI score. So this is an application of HSSI. To do that, actually, we considered two different sanitation systems. Just before this presentation, I think Dr. Son has just presented a very truthful presentation about different types of sanitation systems. But here we just consider two of them. One of them is the ordinary septic tank, which more than 80% of all properties in Seoul are using this type of sanitation. So urine and feces just get mixed together and being sent to the septic tank. Later, they're going to be for the fecal sludge disposal, and the liquid disposal is being done separately. At the same time, there is another type of sanitation system called resource-circulated sanitation. I have presented the whole system in 2019 here in the same place and in the same conference, I guess. So this was actually my PhD thesis. So we have developed this type of system which separates urine and feces and gray water. Urine and feces are being used as fertilizer or soil conditioner, while the treated gray water is being used for irrigation. It means like we just try to completely close the circle of the waste over there. Okay. And this system won 2 international awards in 2019. One was the Energy Group Republic of Korea National Award, and another one was the Leaving No One Behind Innovative Award. So we just tried to compare the sustainability of these 2 systems for a city like Seoul. Okay, so I just considered the whole matter, and for more information, actually, you can refer to the paper that is published about this. The whole paper is actually available in your hands in the proceedings just after these slides in that notebook. For the septic tank, we got a number of 0.42, and for the dry toilet, we got a number of 0.71. And the more this number is closer to 1, the more we can say that the system can be sustainable for that. And on the right side, you can see the sensitivity analysis of the whole model. Actually, this just gives us an idea that how we can improve the score from HSSI by getting focused on what type of what type of items or numbers. So in this special case, the direct economic benefit and waste recycle efficiency, as well as the estimated capital cost, has the higher influence on the score. Well, somebody can come and say that, okay, you are just comparing 2 different systems. One of these systems is just developed by you yourself. So you're just trying to like make your own work like sweeter for us. But the case is that, what if I tell you that maybe similar results can be obtained if we do 1 million materials or 1 million types of the tests? In the next slide, you can see that this 1 million materials was done doing the Monte Carlo simulation. By this case, for the case of septic tank implementation in Seoul, you can be 95% sure that the score will be something between 0.24 up to 0.50. But for the newly developed system, you can, again, 95% be sure that the system can get a minimum 0.55 up to 0.75 score from this matter. Therefore, after even 1 million materials, this is the estimated distribution that we can have here. So it probably can also prove that like the dry toilet probably can be a more sustainable approach for a city like Seoul. So this is the contribution to the sustainability. Well, the first role of this index is to be a tool to evaluate the sustainability of any local sanitation system and its association with the infrastructure. Also, the sub-indexes provided all technical, economic, and social evaluations, which can be also useful when you compare 2 or 3 or more different types of sanitation systems for a certain community. And also, it tried to be an indicator also to even like show the progress toward achieving SDG 6.2. The feasibility of this index is listed based on the applicability, scalability, compatibility, and flexibility, as well as the efficiency and impact. So these results shows that like this type of index can be somehow missed as a system which can be used by decision makers to evaluate different types of sanitation systems. This index has been nominated for an international award called Index Award 2021, which is funded by Index Project Foundation. And for more information, you can just index that QR code to see more details about this award. So let me just conclude this presentation with some take-home messages. So we still have challenges toward achieving SDG 6.2, and we have lack of a good index which can show the current condition of the community as well as comparing different types of sanitation systems in the community. For these cases, like what I suggested here, the HSSI can be a solution for this challenge by considering all technical, economic, and social aspects of a sanitation system to be implemented. And some merits of this index can be listed as this to be a useful tool for local system designers, managers, and developers to make like decisions and somehow like evaluate the whole 2 or more different option of sanitation with each other. And before I just close this presentation, I wish to tell you that, well, this index is not still completed. We still need like more databases, we still need more data, and I'm here to shake your hands one by one. If you can help us to make a kind of international database which can be used by this system so that this system can be globally used for indicating our progress toward SDG 6.2. So as the last slide, I wish that someday by using these types of approaches, we can see that the whole world can become real greener. Thank you very much.